Hello student, today we are going to learn new topic section 4 4.2 to serve with love. Eustace Edward Ricardo Braithwaite 1912 to 2016 known as E.R. Braithwaite was a Guyanese born British American novelist, writer, teacher and diplomat. Best known for his stories of social condition and racial discrimination against black people. He was the author of one of the famous 1959 autobiographical novel To Serve with Love. He also wrote a kind of homecoming about his tour of Africa, A Choice of Straws, a novel set in London, and Reluctant Neighbors, a memoir and treatise about racism. Braithwaite's numerous writing primarily deals with the difficulty of being an educated black man, a black social worker, a black teacher, and simply a human being who found himself in a set of inhuman circumstances. To Serve with Love is an autobiographical novel. The narrator is an engineer, but to make both ends meet, he accepts the job of a teacher in a rough London. East End School. The school is full of troublemaker. Troublemakers means problem child. Troublemaker students who were rejected from other school for their behavior. At the beginning, the narrator is ridiculed and bullied by the student. Ridicule means laugh. But later his calm demeanor and desire to see them succeed gradually earn him their respect. In this paragraph, to serve with love, this is written by E.R. Braithwaite. His name is Eustace Edward Ricardo Braithwaite. He was a great writer of the famous 1959 autobiographical novel To Serve with Love. Braithwaite was British American novelist and writer and a teacher and diplomat. He was born in a Guyanese in 1912. He has written novels about social condition and racism. To Serve with Love is an autobiographical novel. E.R. Braithwaite is an engineer. He accepts the job of a teacher in London, that is East End School. The school is full of troublemaker. Troublemaker means problem child who were rejected from other school from their behavior. The narrator is ridiculed. Ridicule means laugh and bullied means oppressed by the student, but he are Braithwaite is very calm. Calm means peace. Now we will see the major characters and minor characters of the novel. First, major character. Number 1, Ricky Braithwaite narrators. Second, Gillian Blanchard. Number 3, Mrs. Dale Evans. Number 4, Denham. Number 5, Pamela Dare. Number 6, Mr. Florian. Now, next point, minor characters. First, Bob Bilmont. Second, Jacqueline Binder. 3, Clinty. 4, Selma Dew. Number 5, Hackman. 6, Moira Joseph. Number 7, Palmer. Number 8, Euphema Phillips. Number 9, Jane Purcell. Number 10, Lawrence Seal. Number 11, Jess Belmont. Number 12, Buckley. Number 13, Josie Davis. Number 14, Patrick Furman. Number 15, Teach Jackson. Number 16, Monica Page. Number 17, Barbara Peck. Number 18, Potter. Number 19, Sapiano. Number 20, Theo Watson. All these characters are very important in the novel. We will see next paragraph. Summary of the novels. First paragraph. To Serve with Love is a work of fiction based on the life of the author. A.R. Braithwaite, the main character A.R. Braithwaite, works as an engineer in an oil refinery. He served in the Royal British Air Force in the war. After the war, being a black person, he was unable to find employment. As a last resort, he applies in a school to become a teacher. Surprisingly, he is accepted at the Greenslet schools in London's East End and is said to teach the senior classes of the school. In this paragraph, E.R. Braithwaite works as an engineer in an oil refinery. He served in the Royal British Air Force in the war. After the war, he was a black person and finally he applied in a school, becomes a teacher. He get a job at the Greenslet School in London. Now we will see next paragraph. While reading the novel, we have to understand that the time period in which the story takes place is very important. Braithwaite finds that even though he considered himself British and has served in the Royal Air Force, means RAF, the English do not consider him to be one of them. This leads Braithwaite to feel bitter about the English and colonialism as well as about his white student. In this paragraph, while reading the novel, we have to bear in the mind the time period in which the story takes place. The narrator is prejudiced against the white. Braithwaite has served in the Royal Air Force. The English do not consider him to be one of them. This leads Braithwaite to feel bitter about the English and colonialism as well as white students. Next paragraph. Braithwaite's teaching position starts out roughly and is embarrassed time and again. He considered his student disrespectful, ill manners, and mischievous, while his student considered him to be an arrogant outsider, unfamiliar with the social environment in which they have grown up. The student harassed him from day one, slamming their desk during his lecture, using foul language and bullying him to a great extent. Even the girl students do not spare a moment to harass Braithwaite. In a reaction to that, Braithwaite verbally scolds the girls for acting in an unladylike manner and being unruly in the class. In this third paragraph, first, Braithwaite's opinion about his students. They are disrespectful, ill manners, and mischievous. Braithwaite verbally scolds the girls for acting in an unladylike manners and being unruly in the class. students' opinion about the teacher, that is, they considered him to be an arrogant outsider and unfamiliar. Their teacher is using a foul. Foul means impure language. Foul language cannot understand their language. Now, next paragraph. When he understands that his outburst has not gained him any respect and cooperation from the student, he changes his teaching and handling tactics and he decides to interact with them as though they are adult and respectable person. He required every girl be referred to as miss and that his student call him sir. At first, the students find this level of difference ridiculous and unnecessary. However, they come around after only a few weeks, completely changing both their hygiene and their attitudes towards one against. This marked the success of Braithwaite in handling the students in a very amicable way. In the fourth paragraph, after a while, he realized his outburns, outburst is not going to gain him any respect and cooperation from him student. Therefore, Braithwaite changed his teaching method and handling tactics and he decided to interact with them as though they are adult and respectable persons. He require means need. Every girl to be referred to as miss and that his student call him sir. And at the first, the student finds this polite behavior ridiculous and unnecessary. After a few days, students are completely change their behavior. Braithwaite is handling the students in every amicable and friendly. Amicable means friendly, lovingly. Next paragraph. To increase the class culture's exposure, she takes them on field trip and excursions to museum and theater. To everyone's surprise, many of the students have never been. A white female teacher, Gillian Blanchard, accompanies the class on these excursions. This marks the beginning of a friendship between Blanchard and Braithwaite. Similarly, Braithwaite's relationship with his friends is tested many a times. In this paragraph, to increase the class culture exposure, he takes the student on the field trip, excursion to museum and theater. A white female teacher, Gillian Blanchard, accompanies the class on this excursion. This marks the beginning of the friendship between Blanchard and Braithwaite. Braithwaite's relationship with his students is tested many a times. Braithwaite has by now learned to forgive his student. The student constantly surprise him with their maturity and empathy and knowledge. Gillian Blanchard is a white female teacher. She has a professional, friendly colleague bond with Braithwaite. Now we will see next paragraph. Although his students frequently disappoint and hurt him, he learns to forgive them. The student constantly surprise him with their maturity, empathy, and knowledge. Another facets of the story which greatly affect its narrative lies is the heavy history of colonialism, its dark consequence, mental and physical trauma that increased Braithwaite's hatred and wrath for British. He constantly feels the prejudicial effect of colonialism while living in England after World War II, and this negative experience frequently shape his thoughts and action. Braithwaite is surprised and shocked by the condition in which the students live and also the physical trauma of the war that can be seen throughout his teaching environment. In this paragraph, he constantly feels the prejudice effect of colonialism while living in England after World War II, and this negative experience frequently shape and his thoughts and action. Braithwaite is surprised and shocked by the condition. Now we will see next point tomorrow.